interesting and weird. Had some issues connecting the microphone and headphones and that whole thing. So I am going. You're hearing my voice with no microphone or anything like that. So um, if it comes across like, wow, this is weird and interesting and everything, well, technical difficulties. But I still wanted to come on live to chat with you guys regarding tonight's AEW Dynamite and do a live reaction and review. So I am all ears and everything. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the City of Wrestling. That way you're notified when the City of Wrestling drops its latest content and goes live. Um, Thank you guys for the support and just the compliments regarding the new logo. Yes, there is a new logo and everything. Um, New designs and all that. So it is fun. Make sure you guys fill out tonight's poll. The poll of the night is: who is the best heel or heels in AEW in 2026 so far? We got Swerve Strickland, MJF, John Moxley, and the Don Calipari. Make sure you guys fill out um, that poll, and also the question of the night: which AEW championship will have a new champion at AEW Revolution? So let me know what you guys think regarding that question and the poll of the night. So I'm really looking forward to tonight's AEW Dynamite. Um, I would have the run sheet in front of me, but trying to get this audio, which didn't work the way I wanted, going. So kind of winging it right now. Um, Let me go. Let's see what we got here for tonight. I think tonight's Dynamite is going to be a very interesting Dynamite. A very there we go. We're starting another lively crowd. They've had this year so far, man. The crowds have been really good for AEW Dynamite. They have done some really hot crowds, but also good wrestling. So it's a good complimentary thing. It's an entertaining show to watch. While hey, we're a lot of crazy things going on, so it is just a fun atmosphere to watch, and it's a good thing to watch to take your mind off of things. So it's all good. But man, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the City of Wrestling. So right now they're going through the rundown of the show. Um, yeah, that FTR, Mark Briscoe, Tommaso Ciampa trios match. That's going to be really interesting. Then we got the TNT Championship, Kyle Fletcher and Speedball Mike Bailey. That's happening tonight. Willow Nightingale and Persephone for the TDS Championship. Man, thank you guys for Damn, thank you guys. We're kicking off with Moxley and Claudio versus Takeshita and HECHICERO. That's going to start off the night. Man. All right, here we go. We got the Death Riders coming out. Do you think the Death Riders have one of the best entrances in wrestling right now? We got Moxley outside. Wow, it's sunny over there. Man, this is a really cool entrance. So you got the Death Riders outside. They're coming into the arena and everything. So this is pretty not, man. That's a nice venue. It kind of the outside reminds me of when they went to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago right after All In. But these arenas aren't anything new in pro wrestling. If you guys remember, um, or watched like old school wrestling from like the 80s to the 90s and everything, you had smaller venues, but because of the way it was shot, it looked like it was like this really big venue. Case in point, watch old school. Um, I was during the transition of Jim Crockett and Ted Turner owning WCW. Look at the NWA Power Hour from like 1989, and you'll see, man, they were in like high school gyms and everything. So it's really cool. All right, so we got Mox and Claudio. So yeah, this is going to be a real good match. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I apologize for the way the audio is coming out. Like I said, I had some issues connecting the microphone and everything, so hopefully I'll have that rectified for Sunday for um, Revolution. Yes, I will be doing a live reaction for that. All right, we got HECHICERO. Man, he's got a really cool entrance. I remember the first time he showed up in AEW, I was like, oh, okay, because I'm used to the luchadors, but like his style is so cool and so refreshing. All right, here we go. We got his entrance, and now we're gonna get Takeshita. All right, here we go. Takeshita. You know what? I got a question for you guys that are watching. Do you think, or when do you think Konosuke Takeshita is going to turn babyface? Let's see. Hey, Timothy, what's up? What's going on, man? Why does this fade out? Hold on. Let me go to the chat, guys, because my iPad is. All right, Timothy, what's going on? Naya, what's up? Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys share this video with those that may want to chat with. Oh my lord, man! Please be safe. Yes, please be safe. Yeah, so make sure you guys share this video, this live stream with those that want to watch AEW, maybe haven't watched AEW in a while. Yeah, just share it with them, man. Let's have some fun. This is going to be a really good night. Usually, AEW's track record as far as dynamites or collisions going into the pay per view are top notch. Let's see. Dominic Mysterio is the best heel. Cool. You could share that on the WWE Raw or SmackDown live streams that are on YouTube. All right, we got a loud AEW chants. No. Richie, what's up, man? Hey, again, guys, bear with me. I had issues with the audio connected and everything. So there's no microphone. So if it sounds hollow and everything and like roomy, it's because I don't have no microphone. So I got headphones watching, listening to the audio of AEW Dynamite. Yeah, so we're gonna get a lot. You know what? I wonder when did they. I wonder when did they have, if they ever had a match, Claudio and um, HECHICERO. Yeah, these intimate venues, man. I love these venues. Yeah, Richie, everything's good. I've been really good for the last, damn, 2 months? Yeah, 2 months. All right, nice. Yeah, you got to get a nice balance between Claudio and HECHICERO. Of course, HECHICERO's style is more technical and a slight. It's weird. It's a slight bit of lucha libre, which is not something you normally, say from say of a wrestler that's predominantly in lucha libre. But it's a really distinction, cool distinction for him. Nice roll up. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. Ooh, that was a nice counter by HECHICERO. So it's weird with Claudio and HECHICERO. You're gonna get like this clash of um, power, strength, and agility. Ooh. He showed him he's number one. Let me get this right here. Boom. There we go. I have to bring this out. Uh-oh, here we go. We got Moxley and Takeshita. Do I think Moxley will go back to the WWE? I don't think so. I don't see it. Well, they're going head to head right now. Yeah, Takeshita still has that shiner on his left eye. Yeah, Nia, please be safe. Ooh, nice shoulder block by Takeshita. Nice preview. All right, we got Claudio and Moxley working on Takeshita in their corner in the upper left side. All right. Going to the rope. Ooh, nice. Damn, that was a nice catch by Claudio. Nice drop kick. Nice. Man, that's a big shiner for Takeshita. Right on it. Man, a big chuchazo. All right, now we got Claudio and Mox working on HECHICERO. HECHICERO, ooh, kicks Moxley. Shot by Claudio. Irish whip to... Damn, what a knee bite. Damn, that was a counter. Damn. Yeah, man, that black eye looks... Man, that is a nasty... That is a nasty head scissors by HECHICERO, man. That is nasty. All right, so they're going to commercial right now. Picture in picture. Man, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for sticking around. And I know it's not the norm to hear audio like this on a YouTube stream. So thank you guys for just bearing with me and everything. Again, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the City of Rasslin. That way you're notified when the City of Rasslin drops his latest content and goes live. And trust me, folks, there's going to be a lot more content coming out of the City of Rasslin and also on my YouTube channel, which I have, I'm pretty soon I am going to drop the logo and some content for that and everything. So you're going to get some really cool stuff from City of Rasslin and on my YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for that very soon. Let me see what we got. Let me see what's on the Twitters. Wait, what did Tony Khan put? Tonight you won't want to miss Wednesday. This is one of my favorite weeks of the year. This is Sunday. Does he have a surprise tonight? Yeah, glad you're okay. Yeah, this Sunday, I really think we're going to get a very good pay-per-view. Like that's I'm not even questioning that. But I'm really intrigued to see which titles change hands and if we get titles that are changing hands. I mean, we could get a pay-per-view where no titles change. And then we could get a pay-per-view where all the titles change. And then some of them. So it's, it's really interesting to see where that lies. Oh my God! Wow. All right. Oh wow, Stephen Borden, Sting's son, will be at the New Japan Academy 3rd Anniversary Showcase Sunday, March 21st at the LA Dojo. Not bad. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, Nia. I would not be surprised if Will Ospreay shows up. I mean, they've been giving subtle teases to him. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up tonight. That I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up tonight. All right, we go tag in. Nice kick. Nice forearm. He's got the it. Like, this is an interesting matchup because you got two heels, two heel factions, but then you have two guys in Claudio and Takeshita that are heels, but the fans love to cheer. Man, what a Hurricane Run off the ropes. Nice clothesline by Takeshita. Ah, now we got Moxley. Ooh. Got him in a sleeper hold. Blue Thunder. Nice counter. Kick out by Moxley. And that was nice. That was a nice sequence. That was really nice. You got a lot of "this is awesome" chants. Yeah, AEW. I have enjoyed. I don't think there's one show this year that I haven't yeah. It's really hot, man. I gotta go back on my reviews, but for the most part, I've enjoyed a lot of these shows. Like, they're not doing too much, they're not doing too little. It's just the right amount of, hey, let me sit down for 2 hours and just enjoy the show. Oh, what an uppercut by Claudio! Damn, nice close. Ah, that was like 1, 2, kick out by Takeshita. Man, this is good. This is some good stuff. Man, I love Danielson on commentary. You know what? It's interesting because he reminds me of a young Taz when he was on commentary when he started off on SmackDown. How he breaks down the moves and the detail and what they work and um, how to counter that whole thing. I really enjoy that. Oh, is he gonna? Oh, he got out of it. Damn, what a running knee! Nice. That was nice. You know what, Timothy? I love that new AEW app. It is really good. It's for AEW diehards. I know what I'm seeing is a lot of fans using a VPN to sign up for it to watch all the pay per views. It's literally, it's almost like the TNA channel that you usually find on some of these other streaming services that show like channels and stuff like that. That's what it is. So I mean, it's smart for them to do it, considering everything that's happening in the landscape of media and just how everything is consolidating. I mean, worst case scenario, you have a channel that you can pay $9.99 or what have you, and there you go, and people will buy for it. So I mean, it's really cool. What do you think about that Will Ospreay that is similar to? It's you know what it is. It's hard for me to describe it. Oh wow. Sources indicate that Nikki Blackheart has signed with WWE and is expected to be at the Performance Center soon. Hey, congratulations, Nikki Blackheart. That's actually really cool. That's really cool. She actually fits there. Ooh, nice crossbody. Oh my. Saturday, March 21st, Revolution Pro. It's going to be the same event that Mercedes is going to take on Alexis Falcon. You're going to have Michael Oku versus Ricky Sosa. Ooh. That was a nasty elbow. Kick out. All right, I gotta get my screen here. Damn, nice uppercut. No, that was an interesting. Yeah, the Will Ospreay controversy. It's a lot to unpack. It's really a lot to unpack. Yeah, you got Mina Shirakawa and Shotzi at House of Glory. Uh-oh. The Death Riders won. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is that the Don Callis family's coming out? All right, who else is coming out? You know, I posed this question to one of my group chats. Do you guys remember the Truth Commission? Or not the Truth Commission. Excuse me. Actually, you know what? The Don Callis family does remind me of the Truth Commission and the Oddities combined, without the wackiness of WWE of late 90s. Wait a minute, I'm telling you, we're starting to see a face turn from Takeshita. We're starting to see a face turn from Takeshita. He throws the chair down. He's like, I won't do it. He's stopping him from beating up Moxley. He wants to do it legit. Mano a mano. F Don Callis. They're doing the F Don Callis F Ice 2. Yeah, I think, man, they got a big baby face when it happens with Takeshita turning face. Oh man, this is gonna be good. This is going to be really good. You know what? I think Takeshita's gonna take that title. I think he's gonna take that title. I think he's gonna take that title, and then we are going to get Takeshita versus Okada. Hey, we got Persephone and Willow. Ooh. Oh, we're in for a treat with Persephone and Willow. We got Fletcher and Bailey next up. Are you enjoying? Oh yeah, I'm enjoying Kevin Knight. I mean, the thing is that like we gotta remember, not everybody can get pushed. Like there is a lot of there is a lot of talent in WWE and AEW. So it's not like, oh man, this part. Like you think about it, they have. Let me finish this. Um, let's see. WWE has what 13 titles. AEW has around 12, 13 titles. So you take away two tag team titles. Yeah, if you take away two tag team titles, or make that one, so you're looking at 11 wrestlers. Think about it, 11 wrestlers that are going to be at the top holding championships. But they have a roster, each of them have a roster of like 200 to 300 wrestlers. So you see what I'm saying? Like there's no, like not everybody can get the title in this, it's just, take it easy, calm down. But no, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I would say Mercedes returns tonight, but she's still in, yeah, she's still in Italy. Yeah, she's got that match with, yeah, she's got the, Diana Strong. No, that's later in the month. I know she's got a match. Oh no, Alexis Falcon. Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, Alexis Falcon. I think that's the 15th. Yeah. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. Yeah, I need to figure out how to keep my chat up. Um, because okay, there we go. That's what I want. I want to keep the damn chat up, not freaking fade away. Ah, crap. So yeah, I am using my iPad, so like that's why I have my laptop right here. Because like your questions pop up, and if I don't read it too quickly on my iPad, it beep, it goes away. So, let's see. Let's see what else is. Oh wow, Winnipeg Pro Wrestling has their 2026 Women's Voyage Cup bracket here. All right, so they got Jody Threat, Kingsley, Ava Lawless, Allie Catch, Shayna Baszler, Christeria, Gigi Ray, and Dan. Hey, that's a pretty dope ass lineup. All right, we got. You know what's crazy? If you look at Don Callis and Fletcher, they look like twins, like father and son. Oh, MJF's there. Ooh. Man, I do not trust Don Callis. I do not trust him. Kyle Fletcher asked him, "Hey, we better not be working for this guy." He's like, "Him? Yeah, man, that would be a swerve. No pun intended. If the Don Callis family all along was working with MJF, yeah, man, there's so much wrestling happening right now in other promotions And it's not just any wrestling, like it's really good wrestling with some really interesting feuds. Yeah, um, Eve Wrestling Progress. Um, I saw the last two shows of House of Glory. What was the other one I saw? Was I watching GCW? When was? Yeah, I was watching GCW, House of Glory, and Collision like all at the same time. Like there's just been some really good stuff. All right, so we got Kyle Fletcher and oh yeah, I never seen. You know what? I wonder, man, did these two wrestle? No, I know Osprey wrestled. Um, Osprey wrestled. Ah, freaking Speedball in TNA. Man, I like. You know what? I really like these small venues and how they have it set up. I think you know what? I think that's added to AEW's momentum of just popularity because each venue they choose, it doesn't look the same. And as opposed to like WB, like they've done some really the only time they've had unique venues is when they've gone overseas. Everything else here looks the same. Let's see if this works. Oh, nice. All right, so I'm watching two feeds. One is ahead of the other. So my other feed is watching them outside the ring. So let me know who you guys think is going to win. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Like I said earlier, the smaller venues is what wrestling. Hell, even WWE used it in the freaking '90s and the '80s. Like when they were really popular, a lot of like the regular shows that you had on Saturdays were in like smaller venues. Hell, Hulk Hogan when he returned back to WWE in 1984, no, actually December of 1983, was a small venue. But it was good. It was great TV. Man, that they're gonna go crazy. That it's gonna be interesting. Ooh, nice backbreaker. Man, that was nasty. All right, I'm not gonna use my headphones. I'm gonna use. Let me hook this up real quick. Bear with me, guys. Yeah. There we go. right, so we're getting a really good match between Kyle Fletcher and Speedball Mike Bailey. Like, this is... You know what's funny? This match actually reminds me of this thing. It reminds me of Randy Orton versus Rey Mysterio. I don't know why. Ooh, nice moonsault. Nice kick. I hope people realize it's one thing I've been talking about for a while. Like, I'm all for people getting signed and everything, because I mean, you're seeing a lot of signings, whether it's WB or AEW and other promotions. But the unfortunate thing is, because not everything is shrinking in wrestling, but because there's limited options, that it's the saying, if somebody's coming in, then who's getting pushed to the side? And unfortunately, you got to make room. Ooh, nice forearm. Oh my lord, he's on the apron. What are they gonna do? Ooh, that was close. That was close. That was close. It took a long time, but there was a reason why it took a long time, because that was gonna be nasty. Oh wow. So we got the Demand, Ricochet, Khan, and Toa Leona versus the Flying Bryant brothers for Rev Pro. Damn. Hey, Scene, what's up, man? I recognize you from TikTok, man. Thanks you for tuning in, man. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the City of Wrestling. That way you're notified when the City of Wrestling drops its latest content and goes live, as well as really cool stuff that's going to be dropping soon. Make sure you guys check out the community section for City of Wrestling. Yeah, we got Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy versus Gabe Kidd and David Finlay coming up later tonight. Ooh, damn, that was a nice right hand. So they're on the bottom left corner. So just so you guys know, if you're not able to watch Dynamite, it's actually the camera's facing it's the stage looking into the ring. So it's not on the where the stage is to the left normally. It's actually dead center of the stage. Uh-oh, what is Kyle Fletcher going to do? Hey, that's a nice back suplex off the second rope. That's actually that's nice. Is that Nasty Leroy? What up, man? Let me see. Yeah, that's Nasty Leroy. What's up, man? Yeah, he's holding his elbow. Yeah, that's. Man, to think this is only the second match tonight. And we got, what, I think 5 matches so far? Let me check. Nice chop. Wait a minute. Timothy Thatcher is the new Evolve champion? Oh, yeah, then we got the press conference. I forgot about that. I think that's going to close the show. What's Speedball doing? Nice crossbody. Man, this is a really good match. Mind you, this is for the TBS Championship. So this isn't just any match. All right, got him in. He throws him in a ring. Man, that is a sweet moonsault out the ring by Speedball, where he's in the ring, bounces off the middle rope, but moonsaults outside the ring onto the opponent. That is such a cool move. All right, let's see what he's going to do off the top rope. Oh, damn. Man, I don't know how Speedball lands on his feet and not sprains an ankle. Because that dude is not, he doesn't have, oh my God, oh my Lord! That corkscrew, my Lord! Yeah, that's holy. Ooh, all right. Okay, that was a nice sequence. 1, 2, kick out. Ooh, nice, man. That was a nice. Yeah, Fletcher hit it. Oh, I guess he's okay. Damn. Speedball, damn. He hit that turnbuckle nasty. Uh-oh, he's got the headlock on. Got the sleeper hold. Ooh, kick out. Damn, nice kick. Man, is Speedball gonna pull this out? Kick out. Uh-oh, what is Fletcher gonna do? He's triangle choke. Mmm. Mmm. Nasty power. Nasty. Man. I like Ian Riccaboni and Brian Danielson on commentary. They both, man, AEW has some sleeper combinations on commentary that they can rock with. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind having Ian Riccaboni and Danielson on Collision. Hey, is the ref counting 10? Like, what count is the. Freaking Don Callis is hiding behind Ian Riccaboni. Alright, we got. Let's see what Bailey. Ooh, that's. What the hell is he going to do with his. Oh, nice counter on the apron by Fletcher. Back in the ring. Nice right forearm. 5 minutes remaining. Ooh, nice forearm. I really like this camera angle on the corner where it's looking up. They should do that more often. I like that one. Man, that's a nice shot. Like the camera sequence right now in the last, I want to say minute and a half has been excellent. Because all you're getting is the move. You're not getting the, the wide shot. It's like you're just getting the move. No way. Damn. Did the poison run off the top rope. Is he going to do it? No way. Oh! That close. That close. My lord, that was close. Man, that was close. Damn, nice kick. Nah, that you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's gonna be a rematch for this. What a 1, 2. Damn. Mind you, this is the second match on Dynamite. This isn't the main event. This isn't the pre. This is the second match. Nice clothesline. Nice kick. Is he gonna do it? Oh, he landed on his knee. Damn, that's gotta hurt. Wait, we got it. Oh, what a sequence, man. One. Oh, man, this is no. Oh my God, what a kick! None of them have. Both Fletcher and Speedball have not been able to pin each other. Oh man, Okada. What the hell is Okada doing? Yes, he hit Speedball by that much with the championship belt. Fletcher wins. Mother Canucker. What the? That was actually a really good match. That was a really good match. I gotta say that was good. But that was only the second match. Man. Yeah, we got Darby and Orange Cassidy versus Gabe Kidd and David Finlay. Persephone versus Willow Nightingale for the TBS Championships coming up next. And they went to commercial. It's black. Hey, what's going on? Hello. Oh well. You know what? A lot of people dislike Don Callis. You just got to take it. Just got to accept it. The guy's a G. Let me see what we got here. Wow, they're on Dynamite. But yeah, that main event. What did you guys think of that match between Speedball and Kyle Fletcher? Like it started off like it was a good match starting off, but like that last, I want to say 3-4 minute sequence, amazing, amazing. The near counters, the near falls, and everything. The counters, man, that was amazing. Like I said, the shot sequence where as soon as they got outside and I think they were there for like maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and then when it got on the apron by the upper left corner, and you just had the camera shooting up. It wasn't like it's one thing to shoot this way, but when you shoot up and you're shooting on an angle where you get the upper level with the crowd, but then you have the ceiling and everything, and that's a beautiful ceiling. And they're shooting up, and you're just getting the sequence of all these moves. It looks like something out of a comic book. I really loved it. Really loved it. All right, let me see what we got here. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to this live reaction to AEW Dynamite. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the City of Wrestling. That way you're notified when the City of Wrestling drops the latest content and goes live. Again, thank you guys for bearing with me not having a microphone. I know it sounds like I'm in a larger room and there's like this echo and not this real crisp, clear sound coming through. But man, thank you guys so much for bearing with me. All right, come on, come on. Let me see what else we got going on. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, yeah, actually, it's now being. Let me see where else it's being reported. Yeah, Nikki Blackheart has reportedly signed with WWE. Yeah, Speedball's gonna be champ pretty soon. Also, if you guys didn't see the WWE released the latest Performance Center wrestlers, and one of them was Rain Lurkins, Lerver. How the hell you pronounce her name? Leverkusen. She was with Progress Wrestling. Man, she's a really good wrestler. Like I saw a few of her matches. She's really good. Really a standby match with Brody King. Why do they need a standby match when they still got like 4 matches left? He's looking for Swerve. Man, you know what? Okay, I like that. Brody King has a standby match. He wasn't prepared, and he's in street clothes. That is dope. Damn, what a clothesline. Yeah, that's it. That's over. All right, where's Swerve? That was a nasty clothesline. Damn, that was nasty. Wait a minute. So Kendall Gray has been called up to NXT? Swerve's attacking. Yeah, Swerve is the most. We're getting the battle of the most dangerous man in AEW. Let's see. He's got a chain. I think Brody King is going to be left in a pool of blood. I think so. Damn, you broke the chain! Damn, he grabbed him by the locks. Okay, this is okay. You know what? I totally forgot of a match that Brody King was in at the first Windy City Riot. I forgot the name of the match, but it was an all, I think it was Falls Count or Anything Goes match, and it was all over the arena. I gotta upload some of those clips from that match. Damn, he's choking off Swerve. He's doing a sleeper. Oh my god. Nana! Nana's born! Ah! All right, that was an interesting sequence right there. That was an interesting sequence. All right, we got Speedball. Please don't. Oh, no, they're gonna add this match. I forgot that match was happening. I don't think they're winning the titles. Here we go. Orange Cassidy and Darby versus the War Dogs. You know what? I think I'm actually interested to see what's next for Orange Cassidy and Darby, like where this is headed with Darby and the War Dogs. Hey, this entrance is pretty dope. I still can't believe WWE wanted to put David Finlay in NXT with the Next Generation faction. I I don't understand it. Gabe, you know what? Gabe Kidd reminds me of a villain in a Jason Statham movie. That's what he reminds me of. All right, let's see what we got with this match. Let's see what we got. Okay. Hey, shout out to Andrew Badella. He's like, cancel the trios match immediately for AEW Revolution and run Mike Bailey versus Kyle Fletcher back for the TNT title in a cage. Ooh, ooh, that's some good stuff. That's a good one. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's. You know what? My thing with WWE, there's too much talent for their creative to be underwhelming. There is too much talent. All right, we got Gabe Kidd. You know what? Gabe Kidd reminds me of how Stone Cold was when he had the white boots before he went to black boots in 1996 when he was the ringmaster. Damn, what a chop by Gabe Kidd. Man, I enjoy Gabe Kidd. That's my dude. I enjoy that dude. I remember one of the first promos I heard from him in New Japan. I'm like, woo! Ooh, nice drop kick by. Ooh, nice. Oh, damn, what a. Man, that kick landed with Orange Cassidy. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Yeah, David Finlay, man. All those guys are beasts. Wait a minute, what did that girl? Did she say? Nah. Did she say what I thought she said? Ooh, nice forearm by David Finlay. Yeah, I'm thinking. Damn, I forgot the damn Bucks and Briscoes versus FTR and Tommaso Ciampa tonight. Damn, it's only 8:07. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Persephone and Willow is after this match. Man, David Finlay, man, that guy has done a complete 180 since. There we go. There we go. Had to clean up. There we go. Sorry, guys. Now that's better. Yeah, Gabe Kidd reminds me of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, when he was a ringmaster. 2, kick out. Man, he's such a menace. Hey, the crowd's still in. Man, that's a really good crowd for tonight. Now Orange Cassidy. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the War Dogs are used to. I actually want to know if they're going to add members to this, to the War Dogs. Oh, nice DDT. Nice DDT. Oh, not ankle lock by Gabe Kidd. Wait a minute, is he going to. Man, Cassie's trying to get that tag. Oh, wait, he's trying to kick off Gabe Kidd. Wait a minute, David Finlay's got him. Ooh. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to this live reaction of AEW Dynamite. Damn. Wait a minute, Mark Davis versus Commander. Lena Cross and Mina Shirakawa. Then the Demand versus the Bang. Hey, the Bang Bang Gang. Damn, you got the Triangle of Madness this Saturday. You got Chris Statlander. Masca Dorada versus Andrade El Idolo. Woo! Lord have mercy, that's going to be good. Got in there. All right, let's see what Darby got. There's a kick. Well, if you remember, Naya, David Finlay is the one who kicked Jay White out before he showed up in AEW. So there's a natural riot, like feud, ready-made feud for them. All right, let's see what Darby's gonna do. Oh, damn! Damn, that was nasty. You know what? Maybe it's just me. I think Darby Allin should join the War Dogs. He kind of fits with them. Damn it! David spit. So Darby spit on David Finlay, and then Finlay spit it on. Ooh, nice catch by David Finlay. Nice clothesline by Gabe Kidd. 1, 2. Like, it's not a bad idea, Nia, but you know what? It's something that's not out of the realm of possibility because they've been meant. I think there was talk about him having a heel turn. He should turn on Orange Cassidy. Damn! My lord. Darby's got one of the nastiest Torpe Suicidas, man. Ooh, nice. Ah, there's Clark Connors. Clark Connors. Is there anybody that's gonna go after Clark Connors? Alright, so it's 3-on-2. So it's gonna be how are they gonna even the odds with this feud? Oh, what a nice counter by Gabe. Nice. Damn, nasty backbreak by David Finlay. Shit, he tossed him right to Dave Kidd with a forearm. Yeah, he just right. Yeah, that's it. Yep, that is all. Thank you, come again. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Man, he freaking. Is anybody coming out to save them? Okay, David. Okay, who the hell's coming out? Wait a minute, is Roderick Strong going to join them? Freaking Roderick Strong! Damn it! You had a chance to turn heel! Man! Hey, Darby looks alright. Timothy. Ooh. You guys know I've been wanting Roderick Strong to turn heel for a while. Oh, so wait a minute, he extends his hand of help to Orange Cassidy? Let's see what happens here. Wait a minute, So Roderick Strong came around? Okay, that's pretty cool. It is what it is. Remember the Team Puerto Rico? Oh my lord, they beat Panama. Yo, did they? Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. Hey, shout out to Lyric Rod. Roddy is conglomerating. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff happening in the world of. Wait a minute, what the hell? No way. Wait, was Dave Meltzer at the. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, Dave Meltzer was at Dynamite? Front row? How the hell did I miss that? Yeah, it was during the Fletcher Speedball match. Man, you know what? I forgot that AEW, the last time they were in San Jose was 2024, and it was just a quiet crowd and everything. Man, no wonder my room's cold. It's 37 degrees outside, and I'm like, man, why is it chilly in here? I ain't got my heat on. Oh man, but thank you guys for tuning into this live reaction of AEW Dynamite. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the City of Rasslin. That way you're notified when the City of Rasslin drops its latest content and goes live, as well as check out the City of Rasslin community section here on YouTube, as well as follow City of Rasslin on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and of course, YouTube. Uh-oh, here we go. Ooh, hello. Persephone. Hey, what did I tell you guys? I told you guys the Persephone Willow match was gonna follow the Darby and Darby Orange Cassidy War Dogs match. Persephone. You know what? I wouldn't mind Persephone winning the title. I think that actually would be cool. You know what? It just dawned on me. Willow Nightingale is the Queen Latifah of pro wrestling. That's who she reminds me of. Her personality. I'm like, man, she reminds me of Queen Latifah. Hey, I like it that this guy was rapping to the song, Ian Riccaboni. All right, nice headlock by Willow. I think Persephone's just there isn't a real strong distinction yet. Is she a heel? Is she a face? Oh my lord! Tilt-a-whirl hand scissor by Willow. Wow! Ah, nice. Tilt-a-whirl by Persephone. Okay, we're getting the back and forth. I like it. Wait, can you? Let me see. I see my reflection in my glass. It's like, See? It's that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 2. Ooh, kick out. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Ooh, missed. Ooh, that was a nice. Oh, what a man! When Persephone turns it up as far as the physicality, man, she gets it. Ooh, nice kick. Nice forearms by Willow. Nice. Okay, nice sequence by Willow. Nice suplex. 1, 2. Kick out by Persephone. Hey, so far this is a pretty decent match. I really like this. Ooh, nice splash. 1, 2. Kick out. Damn, she picked up Willow from the mat. Oh, man. Nice. Man. You know what's crazy? You know what? Persephone could wind up being the Bandito for the women's division. Mm. Yeah, you can tell she's strong. Look at them thighs. Like, she got strength. And I know you're gonna say, no, most wrestlers who are strong, look at their hamstrings. Their hamstrings, their thighs, and their calf muscles. That whole, their core down. If you got some strength. Danielson brings it up, her strength. Yeah, that was a dead man. Like, I don't care if you're a man, woman, whatever, to pick up a human being while they're laying, whether it's a mat, floor, what have you, pick them up, deadlift them up like this, and then toss them back. That's core strength, man. That is some massive core strength. Do I know any cheap VPNs? I'll hit you up later about it. Let me look into it. And that's a nice shot of the arena from the stage going into the ring. Hey, this has been a pretty solid TBS championship match between Willow and Persephone. Underneath, another tilt-a-whirl by Persephone. Or head scissor, I'm sorry. Willow's outside in front of the commentary. Nice counter by Willow, that forearm. Persephone drop kicked her off the apron. And she gonna do the moonsault? Now she pulled Persephone. Oh! Oh! That was a spine buster on the mat in front of the commentary booth. That is going to knock the wind out of somebody. You guys, that ever happened to you as a kid? When you get the wind knocked out, you just like, you're like, you freeze it. Try to, man. Actually, you know what, Naya? You're right. You know what? I was one. Okay, so you don't. No, you got. You know what? You're right. Because we got the two matches. You got Marina Shafir and Tony Storm, and then you got Chris Statlander and Tekla. This might be the third one. Ooh, nice splash. What's she doing? Why is she covering her there? Nice. Oh, she missed the moonsault. Let's see if Persephone capitalizes. All right, she got the waist lock. Damn, that's strong. Man, you know what, Persephone, I'm surprised she doesn't do a running kick. Because I've noticed she's done it a lot. They're chanting Willow, man. I actually want Persephone to win. You know what? You're right, Timothy. It should... Ooh, nice springboard. Kick out. Damn, 10 minutes. There's only... Yeah, because it's a 20-minute time limit. I think we're going to get a brawl with MJF and Hangman. Man, thank you, man. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including City of Wrestling. Keep up the good work on the channel. Appreciate it. Shout out from South Bronx, brother. Hey, man, thank you so much, man. That I appreciate the goodwill and all the positive vibes, man. I really appreciate this comment, man. Thank you so much, man. Hope everything is going well for you and your content that you're making and everything. Man, this is a that made my day, man. That's made my day and my night, considering all the stuff that I went through with the audio and everything. But man, thank you so much, man. Man, oh God. Yes, please give me Megan Bayne and Lena Cross as AEW Women's Tag Team Champions. Like yesterday. Alright, here we go. We got... Okay, what we got? Oh, she tried to do the... Willow's holding on to the... No way, she's going to give Willow the Razor's Edge? She's walking with Willow to do the Razor's Edge. Oh, man, she got out of it. Roll up. Oh, she got it. Man, that was a good match. That was a really good match. Wow. That was a good match. I gotta say, that was a good one. All right, we got the trios match. Dim Bucks versus FTR and Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, man, we're in for a good one, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to this live reaction to AEW Dynamite. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the City of Wrestling. That way you're notified when the City of Wrestling drops its latest content and goes live. As well as check out the community section for City of Wrestling. Follow City of Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, Blue Sky, and of course, YouTube. Wait a minute, did I get all of them right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got all of them. I had to check. But no, thank you guys so much. This has been fun. Yeah, we're at the home stretch now, so make sure you guys get this video a thumbs up. Make sure you submit your comments and everything, because after the show, I will be doing a brief review of tonight's action. And then you guys can give your questions and everything. Make sure you guys share this video to those that maybe want to know what the hell's going to happen in the main event. Share it with your friends, family, colleagues who are fans of AEW. Send them this live stream so we can talk about it after Dynamite goes off the air. And man, there's a lot to talk about because you got AEW Revolution coming up on Sunday, as well as you got Collision. That card looks amazing. I'm looking forward to that. Was it the Andrade Masca Dorada match on Collision? That's one of them. I forgot the other one that they had. So you're going to have some really good stuff on AEW Collision. So make sure you guys share this video to your friends and family, because we are going to talk about a lot of stuff that happened tonight on AEW Dynamite. So let me take a quick break from talking, because my throat is parched and everything. Wait a minute. Hey, Depop. Depop is a Sox fan. I like that. Yeah, it looks like Puerto Rico defeated the Panama. Looks like they did. Let's see what we have here. Well, what do we got here? What do we have here? What the hell is this? Let's see what's happening in the world of wrestling. Like I mentioned earlier, it's reported that Nikki Blackheart has signed with WWE. Of course, the other news, Kendall Gray is moving up to NXT, which she was already on. Correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't she on NXT already? She made a few appearances, but I guess she's going up there full time. Let's see, I loved how Ciampa turned on Mark Briscoe like he did Gargano. I was watching the midday show. All right, here we go. We got Willow and Harley Cameron. Oh, yes! Yes! Please give them the belts. Please give Lena Cross and Megan Bayne the belts. Wait a minute, so are we getting... Wait a minute, she's putting the TBS title on the line in the 0 hour? And the tag titles? Ah, so she's challenging Lena Cross. All right, we got the main event before we get the... Who messes me? Super Kick Party! You know what's interesting? I actually, before I went live and everything, for some reason it came up randomly on my YouTube app on my TV, and I was watching the first episode of BTE. Man, everybody, like 9 years ago. Crazy how everything's changed in 9 years. All right, main event time. All right. You know what? Shout out to Wrestling Mark. He tweeted, like, there's no reason to ever have a bad AEW Dynamite ever again. There's like 79,837 different matches with this roster that could have a 4-star TV match in their sleep. That is true. Hey, Billy Dixon versus Ashton Starr in a singles match for Ase Wrestling's event. Let's see when March 22nd, 2026. Yeah, so Ashe Wrestling will be having an event March 22nd, 2026. Hey man, don't I know you guys are watching like, hey, don't think I lost how I do this and everything because I've been off for like a month. All right, man, Ciampa's got a really good entrance. Really good entrance. I wonder how that entrance is going to be when Gargano shows up. What do I have? Man, what the hell? Oh, I got the. What a dork. Alright, we got action. Wait. Freaking Stokely Hathaway in this wheelchair is freaking hilarious. Oh, that's it. I honestly, the way people are talking about it, ain't a matter of if, it's when. There's a lot of things like, okay. All right, the bell rings and here we go, baby. Kick out. And you got Ciampa and FTR really taking an advantage of this. Man, they already got the damn table set up. Yeah, so FTR. You know what's weird? Watching this match, looking at FTR and Ciampa, feels like I'm watching NXT from like 2016 or something. It's just one of those like, huh? Oh, nice. That was a nice sequence by the Young Bucks on Ciampa. That was nice. Oh, nice super kick. Oh, nice. Okay, we're getting some really cool stuff here. Ah, Cash. Stop. Was that Nick? Why do I always get the Young Bucks mixed up? You know, Cash had enough time to get out the way. Nice cutter. You know, seeing that sequence on the top rope by Mark Briscoe and Cash Wheeler, I don't think wrestling fans realize because they watch wrestling so much, like, oh, it's this, that. Like, Mark Briscoe doesn't have a shirt on. Cash Wheeler doesn't have a shirt on. All of them are sweating. So you can slip and slide and all that. That's why, you know, when people make fun of, oh, they botched this move, they botched that move. You're dealing with two sweaty human beings trying to perform some type of like mixed martial arts, grappling type movement, which you got to give them credit. Ooh, nice. Damn. Dax Hardwood paid homage to Bret Hart right there with that running chest into the turnbuckle. Okay, Matt has the darker hair. You know what? I think I can tell the difference between Matt and Nick Jackson because Matt Jackson looks like a younger version of Matt Hardy. Nice kick by Briscoe. Giving that little redneck kung fu. Wah! Damn, he's already bleeding? You know what? Stokely Hathaway in this wheelchair reminds me of when Bobby Heenan had the neck brace on after Ken Patera like had the weight belt around him and started dragging him around. Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark. Hey, shout out to Mercedes. She is currently holding a free wrestling seminar for the women in Italy. That's dope. Hey, people want Persephone on AEW full time. Hey, she's got that dual contract. You know what? Shout out to Noah Gilbert. It's a shame Speedball wasn't in AEW when Brian Danielson was on the active roster. I feel like they could have had an incredible match together. Man, that would have been cool. Brian Danielson and Speedball Mike Bailey. Man, that is a beautiful arena or venue. Ooh, nice chop. Nice chop. There we go. There we go. That's some wrestling. That's some wrestling. Damn, that's. There we go. There we go. There. See, that's some chops and some. There we go. There we go. It's official. 0 hour. Willow Nightingale versus Lena Cross. Nice neck breaker by Mark Briscoe. Wait a minute. Willow's doing double duty. Okay, I'm going to predict this. Willow Nightingale is not going to drop the TBS title, but they're definitely dropping those tag titles. There is no way they should be walking out of... Oh, nice. Nice. Hey, Bayley re-signed 2 years ago. Nice. Ciampa, where the hell Ciampa? Ciampa come in with a chair. The heck? Nice. Hopefully this works. Ah. Nice clothesline. Yeah, that MJF Hangman press conference is going to be a brawl. Ah, kick up. Ah, damn it, I got it over there. $39.99 for subscribers. Man, that's a deal. We want tables. We want tables. Ooh, nice. Oh, damn. There you go. Man, you know what? With AEW in the last year and a half, they've actually improved. Actually, no. I want to say 2025. The tail end of 2024, going into 2025, they really improved their pacing of their pay-per-views. Like, they've had 4.5 hour pay-per-views that felt like 3 hours. Ooh, oh, damn. Man, this is a fun match. Oh, nice. Elbow drop. All right, let's see who we got. Let's go, let's go. Mmm. 1, 2. Nice forearm. Oh! Well, that's why that table was there this long. Damn, he threw Nick Jackson. Damn, that was perfect. Woo! You gonna do it? Wait. Big rig. Or Shadow Machine, I'm sorry. All right, here's the cover by Ciampa. Ah, they broke it up. Damn. Okay, this is wild. Damn, they're gonna do it through the announce table. Yo! And that table, damn, that is a strong table. CIAMPA and FTR win. Uh-oh, they're bringing in the chairs. Watch Johnny Gargano show up and like, no, don't do it to him. Don't do it. They have no more commercial breaks. How convenient. Oh my God, he's gonna do the... Damn. Damn, that was nasty. Yeah, the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa. Yeah, that dude. He's in his bag now. He's in AEW. So they don't have... Hey, that's a nice transition. They don't have any commercial breaks, but they're going to show you how everything transpired leading up to today's press conference. You know what? I won't be surprised if Hangman wins the title. Here's something that could happen. Hangman wins the title. Then Swerve wins the title. and then Swerve drops the title to Ospreay at All In. He could still be champion. But I do think that's gonna happen. Hangman's gonna get the title, Swerve is gonna go after him, get the title, and then Ospreay's gonna win it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is cool. It's not in the ring. You know what? I think this is gonna spill out into the crowd. Yeah, this is actually something different. This is actually different. They're actually having a press conference. I know some of you may be thinking, man, why do they have a press conference and they're doing this? Here's the thing, they're filming Collision tonight at that venue. So, what could happen if this doesn't spill out into the ring area, they can set up for Collision and then boom, go right away. Oh my god, yeah, this is real. Because they just had Denise Salcedo. Mmm. Damn, if he doesn't win, who is he in AEW? Uh-oh, I told you, something's gonna... He's gonna throw a drink on him. MJF is... He's gonna throw it to him. Oh, damn, yes! Yes, they're brawling, yes! Yes! I love a press conference when they're freaking brawling. See, I said it. They were going to the ring. There we go. Yes. And the guy with the TNT. Damn, he hit the security guard. Man, and they're fighting through the crowd. Okay, this is some good stuff. Damn, he's beating the hell out of the security guards. Damn, he's got the barbed wire. Uh-oh. Damn, that's nasty. Is he gonna do it? My lord. He's got... Okay, he didn't hit the deadeye on the barbed wire. It's gonna happen at Revolution. Man, what a show, man. That was some good stuff, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't think Hangman's winning. I beg to differ. I think he's gonna win. I really do. I really do think he's gonna win. Well, man, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys share this video. Right now, we are transitioning to the review part of this live stream. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the City of Wrestling. That way, you are notified when Sailor Wrestling drops its latest content and goes live. So yes, I am going to review this um, Dynamite. So share this with your family, friends, co-workers, whoever that you know is an AEW fan that loves to talk about AEW. Send them this live stream. We're going to talk about it, break it down, and all that. If you got any questions regarding tonight's AEW, drop it in the chat, and I will answer it. Man, there's a lot to take away from this. The Moxley Claudio Takeshita match, amazing. Takeshita looked amazing in this match. Takeshita not wanting to attack Moxley, wanting it to do it on his own. All right, I'm gonna give a prediction. I'll probably give a few for during this latter part of this live stream. I think Takeshita is going to get jumped out of the Don Callis family at Revolution. That I do think. But yeah, they've kind of been teasing Takeshita doing things on his own ever since he lost the IWGP title at Wrestle Kingdom. Like, he's just been that way ever since. Leroy, great build-up. Yes, and here's the thing. We haven't even gone to Collision on Saturday, which is they're going to be taping after Dynamite tonight. Let's see, maybe because it doesn't make sense if Swerve challenged MJF, heel versus heel doesn't make sense. Well, that's true to some extent, but no, I think Swerve is going to get that title, and I think he's going to have a world title program with Brody King. One of the few people he's going to have a world title program with him, and they're going to run it back with Kenny Omega. So yeah, I mean, that's Takeshita. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Takeshita's going to win on Sunday against Moxley? Do you think he's going to win, or do you think... Okay, so here's the scenario I think is going to happen. I do think he's going to... he's either going to win, and then he's going to kind of still show signs of, well, I don't want to, be with Don. Honestly, I think it's leading to Takeshita versus Okada to unify, which they should have never gotten rid of that damn title, to unify the Continental Classic title and the International title that Okada has, which they should just keep it. Don't unify it or anything like that. So I think that's what's probably going to happen. Let me see. My friend ABJ thinks that Persephone looks like they had a third Renegade twin. Yo! You know what? Yo, Leroy. I never thought about that, man. That's actually a really good... she could... Damn, the Renegade twins with Persephone. That's not a bad trio. Something's there. But no, I think Takeshita, he either wins the title and he slowly distances himself to eventually where it's Okada and him, or he loses because of Okada, he starts brawling with Okada, and then he gets kicked out. That's what I think could happen. Let's see. The Persephone Willow interview. Really love that. I like the subtleties of, hey, congratulations, this. But, I hit Mercedes harder than you. Oh, really? Well, why don't you bring that little competitiveness? I really like that. Don Callis interviewing Fletcher when he was interrupted by MJF, and MJF telling him, Don, make sure your guy knows not to talk like that with the champ. And then Don Callis or Fletcher telling Don Callis, hey, we better not be working for that a-hole. So that, I don't know, man. That's a subtle thing to say, but it's one of those things, if you watch AEW, or you've been watching AEW since the beginning, it's like, that's one of those lines that, not to give too much into it, but it's like, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's something there with that line. So that's something to keep an eye on. Kyle Fletcher, Speedball Mike Bailey. My lord, that match, that's one of those matches that is TV match of the year. That was an amazing match. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Like I said earlier in the stream, there's a shot when they, towards the end of the match, when they go outside the ring, and then when they get on the apron, just that camera shot of getting the upper deck or the upper level of the arena and getting the ceiling and just them countering each other on um, the top rope and then coming down. Just a beautiful sequence, man. I loved it. It was amazing. But Kyle Fletcher wins. I hope we get a return match of some sorts between Fletcher and Speedball because that was a great match, a great showing by Speedball. A lot of people on the X timeline were saying, hey, Speedball could be the next TNT champion soon. He's got a run in him to be TNT champion. Then the third match you had Brody King, which is standby. He just freaking annihilated that dude. That I don't think they even announced that dude's name that Brody King had the match with. He just went in there, got a clothesline. Then his was it the I forgot the it's almost like a blue thunder bomb that he hit. Then that was it. That's all it was. And then Swerve Strickland came in. They attacked him. That was a nice brawl. Swerve Strickland, Brody King. Swerve Strickland tried to get the upper hand. Brody put him in that sleeper lock over the rope. Had him there. Then funny thing is Prince Nana trying to do that, and it's like, bruh, you ain't doing nothing. And they ran away. So that fight it's gonna be a fight on Sunday between Brody and Swerve Strickland. I think that's one match. Do not underestimate the physicality and violence in that match because both those guys have a knack for shedding blood and getting violent. So that is going to be a match that do not underestimate. Let's see. If Hangman loses, he could go for the other titles like the International or the TNT title. Yes, and he could also turn heel and break his word. Something that Cody Rhodes didn't do in AEW or wanted to do. Nasty Leroy, I think that OA begins to hate her. That he's going to cost this match. We're talking Okada. Yeah, I think I mentioned that earlier. I think that's a possible scenario. That's not far fetched. That Okada's going to cost him, and that's why I said earlier that Okada cost Takeshita the match. Then you got Okada and Takeshita going back and forth, and then he gets kicked out of the Don Callis family. Let's see. I can see Kevin Knight turning heel and helping. Ooh. You know what? People are underestimating Prince Nana constantly having the embassy towel. Like, we should know, like, if you've been watching AEW since the beginning, you should know these little Easter eggs that they do. Like those little, like I mentioned with MJF telling Don Callis, you better make sure that, talk to the champ. And Fletcher's like, hey, we better not be working for. It's those little things you got to pay attention to in AEW. Like, comes back around. Let's see. The Gundo Driver. Thank you, Nasty. Thank you, Leroy. I was like, man, what the name? Thank you. The Gundo Driver. So yeah, Swerve, Brody King. Do not underestimate that match being very violent. Darby Allin. What the hell did I do? Where do I have Allin? Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy versus David Finlay and Gabe Kidd. That was a solid match. I like that David Finlay and Gabe Kidd won. You just debuted them. And I think anybody who was thinking that Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy were going to win, like, in AEW, when has someone who debuted lost their first match? Like, really think about it. Most of the time, most of the wrestlers who debut in AEW, they never lose their first match. One, it doesn't make sense because it's like you get this momentum of this person debuting, like, oh my god, you get the debut, the shock, the awe, the momentum, the curiosity, oh man, you can have this person wrestle this person, this person. You get all that, and you want to maintain that high that the audience has, so you don't want them to lose their first match. But man, I love that match. But then after the match, they start beating down Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin. Roderick Strong comes out, acts like he's gonna turn on Orange Cassidy. helps Orange Cassidy. I'm disappointed because I've been wanting Roderick Strong to turn on the conglomeration for a while. I actually wanted him to join the Death Riders and join his wife, Rita Shafir. I guess I'm not going to get that, but oh well, I liked it. That was a pretty cool segment. Um, I'm intrigued to see where it goes with Roderick Strong and Orange Cassidy. Um, I do say, keep an eye out on a Darby Allin heel turn. It's not far fetched. It's not out of the realm. That's something to keep an eye on. That is a possibility that could happen. That Darby Allin turns heel. And like I mentioned earlier, see Darby Allin joining the War Dogs. You get beat up, so hey, the old saying. You know, if you what's the old saying? If you can't beat him, join him. He ain't. I don't think he's beating the War Dogs. Or get no, I think no. He won one match with Gabe Kidd, but he hasn't had the upper hand in most of them. Let's see. It's gonna be a dope match. Just a heavyweight fight, violence, Brody. Yes, that's what I like about AEW. They plants the Easter eggs, so you gotta pay attention. Yes, you have to pay attention. It's little things, and especially now with the momentum that AEW has, and just what they're planning to do as far as Double or Nothing in New York, and then you got or are they going back to Wembley? You know, for All In. So they're planning a lot of good stuff where fans will be like, "Ooh, okay, this is really interesting." I think that's one of the reasons why you have. I don't care too much for it that a lot of the champions are like double champions. Like for me, it's like okay, one, but it's like separated. Let someone get the for Willow either have her keep the tag titles or TBS title. Honestly, not at this point after watching Lena Cross and Megan Bayne on Collision. Give them women the titles, the tag titles. Let Willow TBS that thing. But no, I do think that's why they have double champs. So when they drop the title, now you have this added intrigue, and then a wrestler that us as the audience maybe wanted someone to go after the TV. Now they're there. It's like, okay, so you got this intrigue with the new champion, and then you have this intrigue with, okay, you were a double champ, now you're a single champ. So are you going to keep that title? So you develop two different, interesting, viewpoints, or I shouldn't say viewpoints, but just two different, intriguing championship reigns between a new champ and a reigning champ, out of someone being a double champ, which is a really cool thing. Let me see. Does Mercedes show up Sunday and distract Statlander and Babes of Wrath and cost them their matches? I gotta look at Mercedes' schedule. I think somebody's wrestling the 15th. I think that's her and Diana Strong. No, that's the 29th. No, I think her and Alexis Falcon. Or, you know what? Let me check right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me check what the hell? Freaking. Damn, bots? Leave my ass alone. Let me see. Let's see. No, that's March 21st. I was wrong. Man, who's wrestling the 15th? So Mercedes is wrestling Alexis Falcon March 21st at Rev Pro, and then she's also, you gotta remember, she's in Italy right now. That's where, she's in Italy. Man, who the hell is she wrestling? Man, who the hell is she wrestling? Let me see. Thank you guys for tuning in and bearing with me. Who the hell's wrestling the 15th? I think I have that mixed up with this guy, Ricky Sosa. I don't know. You know what? Maybe she could. Yes. Okay, there you go. That's what she dropped. You know what? Maybe she could show up. You know what? I don't think she'll do it, but it'd be interesting if she aligns with Tekla. It's interesting. Leroy. I call it "Finish the Job Driver," straight from his song "Finish the Job." Brody. Okay, nice. Let me see where else. Yeah, Persephone Willow. That was a fun match, man. That was a really fun match. It looked like, it looked like Persephone was gonna get that title, but she didn't. Um, it was like, ooh, is she gonna? Are we gonna get Persephone being the double champ? I don't know. It's like, all right. But then afterwards, her and Harley went in the back, so she offers a challenge to Lena Cross and Megan Bain, and it's like, oh, the TBS champ. So this Sunday, Willow Nightingale is doing double duty, and I want your guys' input. Drop the comments below. Willow is putting up the TBS title against Lena Cross in the 0 hour, then the tag team titles with Harley Cameron against Megan Bain and Lena Cross on the main card. I think Willow Nightingale is walking away with one set of championships. I don't think she's dropping the TBS title. I do think they're dropping the tag titles on the main card. I think that's happening. I think what's going to happen, she's going to win in the 0 hour, and then it's like, uh-oh. Yeah, it's going to be that anger with Lena Cross and Megan Bain. It's like, let's go. And I think we're going to get new tag team champions from Lena Cross and Megan Bain. I think that's a strong possibility. Let's see. Remember, Toni Storm says she wants her title back, so I think Toni is going after Tekla. That is true. Like I said, there's just a lot of intriguing things heading into Revolution, but you guys know this, being AEW, watching AEW for so long, like you see the pay-per-view this month, but like you can see so many scenarios playing out for like the next 4 to 6 months, where it's so much going on. It's like, oh, okay, this can go here, this can go there. Oh man, they could do this. Wait, it's gonna lead here, there, this, there. And mind you, all this stuff can happen, and there could be more wrestlers added to AEW's roster. And of course, some wrestlers move on and everything. So it's really interesting. Let's see. Then we had Mark Briscoe and the Young Bucks versus FTR and Ciampa. That match was that was insane. That was a slobber knocker. I gotta say, Ciampa. The best thing that Ciampa did was come to AEW, because that dude is in his bag. Like there's no, oh well, he's cool right now. Like, nah, that guy is doing stuff that he was doing. Like, it's almost like you're watching a rated R version of what Ciampa was doing in NXT Black and Gold. That's what it's like. Like, it's more intense. It's more, I always use this term, very punctual, to the point. Not this over dramatic, process of getting to, a bitter feud or, an attack or something. Just bam. And like I said, I've seen a few shows that have mentioned it. Like, AEW is subtly hinting towards Ciampa possibly having a partner like Gargano. Like, I know, like, where's the hints? Like, where is, like, no, you have to been watching AEW for a while to pick up on the subtle hints, because think about it. He's teaming with FTR now. Like, eventually something's gonna happen where they turn on him. Guess what? Who was one of FTR's biggest rivals in NXT? DIY. So it's one of those things that it's deep. It's leading to it. Let's see. I think they might run Toni and Mercedes back for the AEW Women's title at All In. You know what? That's not far-fetched, Naya. That is not far-fetched. That is something that could possibly happen. Like, that could really happen. Also, you know what? this is a prediction going beyond All In. I think Athena is going to defeat Mercedes when she wins the AEW World Championship, Women's Championship. I think that's going to happen. I think that will happen. Osprey, oh, thanks, man. But yeah, the Briscoes, Young Bucks, FTR, Ciampa, Mac, that was it. Like I mentioned earlier, watching Ciampa, FTR, you know, interact and everything, it's like, am I watching, like, damn, NXT from, like, 10 years ago? In a good way. It was just like, man, it's like watching NXT, like, what the hell? But, I mean, it was so cool because it's like you had this mixture of, like, NXT, ROH, and PWG in one match. And just like, oh, man, this is cool. And, I mean, the crowd was great and everything for the match. Okay, cool. Thank you. Sing. Yeah. So, you know what? If he's returning in the spring, I mean, we're almost practically there in March. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes an appearance at Revolution. I would not be surprised. Libra, let's see. Potential stars that you pay attention to then will be on AEW. That in my home company, 1FW, Brady Booker, Rosario Grillo. Heino Herrera. Man, that name. Why does. Man, I think I put her on my top 500 list. I think I did. Let me see. Yes, I did have her on my. Yes, I've seen her work. Yeah, that's a bad woman. That is a bad woman. In a good way. That is. She's a menace. She can do it. Yeah, Angela Riss is another one. Yeah, she's been on ROH a few times. But yeah, Ciampa, Briscoe, the Young Bucks. That was just a great match. Ciampa wins, starts attacking Briscoe. Then he puts the I forgot what the hell that driver is. From the second rope onto the two chairs. Nasty. Then we had the MJF Hangman press conference. I loved it. I love press conferences when they start fighting. And not just like what we've seen in other companies. No, that was man. And man, you saw them. Man, I loved it. And I called it before the press conference started. Like, they're going to brawl heading to the ring. It's gonna happen. And sure enough, they did it, because if you guys paid attention when the press conference first started, you could hear the crowd, boo, boring, you know, that. You could hear murmurs of like that in the crowd. Then, I mean, it was a nice, they had a press conference with actual reporters. You had Self-Made, if you follow him on X, Denise Salcedo and a few other people that were there. So, they were giving actual reporters, you know, questions. And then after that, MJF throws that drink, or Hangman knocks the drink out of MJF's hand. MJF throws the drink in. Bing, 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 bing. Ooh. Do Copeland and Christian... Oh, shit, I forgot about that. I forgot about Copeland and Christian. Ooh. 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 I think they're gonna. I think it's gonna be soon, because they've been off for a while. Now, when was the last time they were gone? Because that it's been a. No, actually, All Out. There you go. So September. Yeah, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, they've been like 5-6 months. You would think that Hangman and MJF really hate each other, but then you remember Hangman was a guest at MJF's wedding. It could be cordial. It could be cordial. But no, that press conference, I loved it. You know what? One of the press conferences I remember that was so good was the um, the Chris Jericho Kenny Omega press conference from New Japan when Chris Jericho first went to New Japan in 2017, and how they just started brawling. The reason why I remember that was here in Chicago, the WGN Channel 9 morning news were showing it, and the news anchor's like, oh my god, they really hate each other. Like, no, wait a minute, this has got to be that's how I want press conferences to be. Get it like that, where it's like, I know it's, but they really, once you get anybody, like, man, I think, man, once you get them in, you got it, you sold it and everything. But yeah, that's how the show ended. Looking forward to AEW Revolution. Yes, I will be doing a live reaction to AEW Revolution. Hopefully, I can get all this situated where you don't hear this echo from outside or anything, where it's just the microphone and everything. But man, thank you guys for tuning in. This was fun. I was looking forward to doing this. This is the first live reaction I've done on this beautiful iPad and everything. But man, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. Both talking with you guys, because I know you guys haven't seen me on TikTok live for I think a month, 2 months, or something like that. I don't know. I forgot. But no, I'm doing well. I know Richie commented, man, no, I'm doing well. I'm chilling, working on stuff, design. Again, thank you guys for the feedback from the new logo of City of Wrestling and the new overall design for everything City of Wrestling. There's going to be a lot more content coming out really soon. Will you be back on TikTok soon? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm not in a rush, but I'm not going to take too long. I'll leave you at that. But no, I'm doing good, man. I think a lot of people, when it comes to content creating and everything, they need to take a break. And I don't mean a break because, oh, well, I'm burnt out. Like, honestly, I wasn't burnt out. I wasn't angry. I wasn't, once things happened where that app got under new ownership, that was my cue. Like, you know what? Take a step back. You know what? Just see what you're doing here. Revamp. That's all it was. And yep, it was fighting that I like it. Yeah, that press conference was amazing, man. But no, guys, I'm doing good. Just preparing for some really cool stuff with City of Wrestling and my personal YouTube channel and stuff like that. So just looking to have fun and for people to have some form of escapism in the midst of all the crazy shit that's going on in the world. That, and if you've been on TikTok, you've been watching my little like the comments that I leave up top. I've been watching everything on TikTok, Facebook, X, Threads. I've been watching, observing, and taking notes. So when I go back on TikTok and you can spread the word, it is going to be totally different. It is not going to be your typical regular thing that I was doing before. It is going to be totally different. It is going to be very different. I think it's fair to you guys and myself that if you're a creative person, you shouldn't be doing the same thing over and over again. And I honestly feel that people aren't. They're looking for something different and something fresh and something relatable and something that, hey, if I tune into this live for the next hour or two something, I can engage, I can take my mind off of it, and it's not a bunch of people arguing and screaming at each other, but it's just there. So, but yes, like I said, when I'll be back on TikTok soon, stay tuned, but I won't be too long as far as when I won't, as far as when I'll, it won't, small parameter, but no, I'm having fun, man. But man, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe evening. Stay safe, stay healthy, Don't go crazy with all the news and everything. Stop doom scrolling. Go touch grass. Go get some fresh air. Talk to human beings. Yes, human beings. See? That have flesh and blood. Go outside and talk to them. But other than that, man, thank you guys so much. Yeah, like I said, Sunday, I will be doing a live reaction to AEW Revolution. So make sure you guys tune in. Again, you guys have a wonderful, safe evening. With that, folks, I will see you next time. Again, make sure you subscribe to City of Wrestling. Share this channel with your family, friends, colleagues who enjoy AEW and the world of professional wrestling. Want to know the ins and outs of professional wrestling? Share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Follow City of Wrestling on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, did I mention X, and YouTube. I'm your host, Dedrin Cologne. And folks, I will see you next time.